much. Thank you for having me. I am excited and honored to have this opportunity to um, to meet so many powerful women and to share my message. So, as you said, I'm Karen Sarmento. I'm a nurse practitioner and mindset mentor. And my topic today, harnessing the power of your inner voice, is truly something near and dear to me and has somewhat become my passion project. So, what does that mean, harnessing the power of your inner voice? Well, I believe that we all get these subtle whispers that suggest that we are meant for more or that we have a greater purpose. And it's not an actual voice, it's a feeling, it's a knowing, it's just an inner thought that, geez, I feel like there's more to this life, or I feel like there's more that I'm meant to be doing. But then what happens? Doubt sets in, fear sets in. We make ourselves small. We think, who am I to do that? And oftentimes we take ourselves back to all the reasons that we couldn't do something great. We start stacking. We start stacking all the reasons that we couldn't possibly do anything more than we're doing, or we start reminding of ourselves of the time we failed or the time we embarrassed ourselves, or we just start reminding ourselves of times that we felt small. But what if, bear with me today, be open to the thoughts and the concepts that what if it's actually those times when you felt small that are actually leading you to your purpose? Because it's often in the painful times that we find our greater calling. So rather than looking back at periods of time in your life when you were not at your greatest, rather than seeing that as broken, what if it were those times that you were actually growing? So I like to think of it as we are actually most qualified to help the person that we used to be. Think about that for a moment. We are most qualified to help the person that we used to be. And the person that I used to be would not have been on this stage right now. This person that I used to be was, number one, very quiet, people pleaser. And then I hit a very dark time in my life where my fiance and my son's father died very unexpectedly in an accident. And I went down a very dark path. So I began drinking, and I was just showing up as I was not showing up as the greatest version of myself. I was not showing up as the mother that I wanted to be. And just in general, I felt small. I felt broken. I felt useless. And I certainly did not feel qualified to help anybody else. But what happened is somewhere along that dark time, somebody said to me, you know, what you don't fix in yourself, you pass along to your child. And that to me was gut wrenching, a punch in the face, because my son was the most important thing to me. He is just my why, my I would say my purpose, although which has grown over time. So having said that, I knew something needed to change. So I began down the road of personal development. And what I realized is that it's those dark times that they were bringing me to something greater. They helped me to find my voice. It helped me to find my self-worth. And ladies, it's already inside you. It's already there. We have just been conditioned over the years to shove it down, to people please, to get another degree, to get a better job title. and then we're left feeling empty. So, for whatever reason that maybe you're playing small, despite hearing that little voice that tells you you're meant for more, I want you to consider listening to that voice. So, where does that start? Who am I? How could I possibly do that? Well, we have an image of ourselves and it's been created over time, but that image sets the bar of where you will perform. And likely where you will perform will not outshine that self image, but yet it will also not go below that self image. So it's like a thermostat, and where it's set is likely where you will stay. So you can't outperform your self image. Well, how do you improve your self image? That's one of my favorite things to talk about, and it is so fun. And yes, Galia, parents, environment, society, school, absolutely, all those factors, they impact our self image. They condition us over time, because when we came into this world, we were open, we were fearless, we were not afraid. We wanted to try everything and we thought we were limitless, and we were. And if we fell down, we got back up and started over again. We didn't have all that fear and we didn't set limitations. We just went for it. But over time, we learned to play small. We learned to color within the lines. We learned to not to deviate from the expected. Go to school, get the degree, marry the person, have children, live this cookie cutter life, even though inside you're empty, your insides are dying. So